MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. You already know who I am. I'm your host, comedian Sean Boyd, and it's a beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let's go. It is gloomy outside, but it is still beautiful. So we are here. Hopefully we ending your Monday evening on a high note. So let's get into it, man. Thanks to my guests last week, which I have none, but my couchers were definitely alive and well last week. So big shout out to y'all for sticking with a brother and making it a good episode. I know I had a ball last week, so let's go. I got one for y'all, and he ain't stiff. This is my main man. He is a gym owner. He's an author. He's a fitness trainer, all the above. Make some noise for Rod Gibson.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, my guy? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. So it's another beautiful Monday evening. I got my guy Rod on the couch with me. Big shout out to the couchers. Share it live if you can. If you can't, just watch it with us. Hey, so let's get into it, man. Rod, man, you said you was up since 4 this morning. What the hell is going on with that?
Oh man, I'm hustling. I'm driving. I'm motivated to do more. I'm all of the above, and I'm actually about it, and I actually do it. So you always run into the nigga that say he's motivated, and then he get up at 2 p.m. So like, damn, you slept the whole day away. God damn. So
the whole day, dude. I can't even do 2 p.m. Man. That's crazy.
I can't either. But no, man, it's busy schedule. 17 clients, man. Owning the gym, doing stuff, owning, operating, being there. It's a busy day, and at some point I got to work out. So at 4 o'clock, I rolled over and I was like, I might as well just get it in right now. So
okay, all right, yeah. So being a gym owner, you still work out yourself. You ain't just like up there just chilling, right? You got a strict regimen, or what? You doing 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, or 7? What you doing?
Oh my God. I'm doing 15 days a week at this point. Shit, but I mean, really, it's not strict until the type of gym I work at. People do bodybuilding competitions and things like that. And some natural, some not. So it's you have to be knowledgeable in all those things. And when I coach people into doing natural bodybuilding shows and unnatural bodybuilding shows, and the last thing you want to do is hire a fat trainer. So.
True. That is true. But I mean, if they can really show you the techniques the right way, I mean,
absolutely.
Is it really a bad way though?
I mean, it's not bad unless they're breathing heavy on you while you're trying to work out. So, I mean, if they sweating while you sweating, it's an issue. But no, seriously, it's I like to work out, man. It was my passion.
Okay.
I'm 30 and I've never worn a suit to work in my life. So I wear shorts to work, sweats to work in the wintertime. And at this point, I'm just, I'm trying to build on what I have. I got momentum. I want a snowball to build into multiple snowballs.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, Couchers, my chat, of course, for some odd reason, is doing it again. I still ain't figured out why, but my the stream on my actual page is the chat is not coming up. But I still will. I got the phone open, already ready to go. So I'm still read your comments. I just can't throw them on the screen. But if you want to jump into the Gist Therapy, the podcast page, I will be able to see those comments that worked last week. And also on YouTube, it worked last week, and I'll throw them on the screen and read them. But if you don't want to, I got you on the phone. Carol in the building. What up, sis? She say, evening, bro. She say, it's cold. She also said, welcome. And then she said, can't be the owner looking sloppy. I'm just saying. So she agreed. You can't be a sloppy gym owner. That's what's
I try
up.
not to be. I try not to be.
So let me get into this because I heard you say natural and not natural. So right. I know what that means. Do you want to tell everybody else what that means? And I got another part of the question.
I'll answer part one. So natural obviously means you haven't taken any extra performance enhancing drugs, which could be labeled as steroids, but steroids is just an umbrella term for a million different compounds you could use. But natural, for the most part, is you haven't taken anything illegal substance wise yet. I myself compete naturally. This is actually a competitor shirt for a natural organization. But I'm stronger than a lot of not natural guys. I mean, it's not. It doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make things. I mean, everyone takes things so you can recover faster, so you can just lift more. That's for the most part what people do until it becomes a race of arbitration and all that. So. The unnatural side, I mean, they're different things, and I don't want you to get demonetized talking about steroids, so we won't go.
No, I mean, you good. I ain't monetized, so we good. Talk about it.
But when it comes to yeah, I understand, brother. When it comes to steroids, testosterone, Deca, Anabol, Winstrol, things like that. I have, I'm 30, but I have so many kids come up to me, kids that I say that are 20. Rod, I want to take steroids. I'm like, dude, no, you don't. you haven't even worked out yet. You're 3 years old and you're trying to take steroids. I tell everyone build a base first and then come talk to me in a year and then let's then there are ways, it's the same thing. Nowadays weed's illegal. Everyone can go buy weed, at a store, and you'd rather go there. I'm like, okay, well, the same shit. Like, go to the doctor and get stuff shit prescribed versus taking something in somebody's basement that they made, because their older brother had a chemistry set.
Right.
I mean, you're putting shit in your body, so you wouldn't want to put bleach in your veins. So
definitely not.
It's just it could be a crazy world, but in the city that my gym's at, it's not as rampant and horrifying. But somebody's got to keep a governor on these kids and lift the foot off the gas sometimes. So
right, absolutely. Carol go say, "LOL, still young and wet behind the ears." Then my guy Nick, what up, Nick? He laughing. He was like, he laughing at me saying I ain't monetized, so we can talk about it. So hey, it is what it is. I ain't worried about it.
Are you affiliated on Twitch?
No, so I don't stream on Twitch. I got a page on Twitch. I streamed the first 2 episodes when I was on my own because I used to be actually with a studio. Redline Radio. So big shout out to them. It was a mutual split, you know what I'm saying? It was just time to move on, and we still good. But so I was with them and they were able to, stream through everything. And so I got the system, and I'm only streaming on 3 platforms, which is, Just Therapy page on Facebook, my page on Facebook, and then YouTube. Yeah. So when I started by myself, I was doing Twitch, YouTube, and just the Just Therapy page for Facebook. But a lot of people watch on my page, so I was like, well, I got to keep streaming to my page, what I'm saying?
Just to run it up.
So I got to keep running it up, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. But so is it different? Because you said you help people train for it, right? So is it different training somebody natural to unnatural? You know what I'm saying? Is it a different training base or?
I'll say this. I don't care what you're taking. 500 pounds is still 500 pounds. So if you're squatting 500 pounds, that shit. The number one thing I remember, I was 13 and I asked the guy who was benching 600 pounds. Clearly,
Shit.
he was unnatural. But I asked him, I was like, "How's it feel to bench 600 pounds?" He looked at me like dead in my fucking face and was like, "It feels like 600 fucking pounds." So I was like, "Okay, sorry," and I just walked away. But
Right.
I mean, but that's how it is. I mean, they still have to. Whatever you're natural, not natural, you have to eat the food, you have to train, you have to do the cardio, right? And if you're disciplined, you know, your graphs are still linear. It's just not natural. Kind of, you get a better result over time, but you got to keep your body safe and healthy and all that bullshit. But uh, it's not the same to train them, but the baseline is the same. So I'm gonna sit down and give you this base diet.
Right.
And then after a week, you're gonna do a check-in. We're gonna go through pictures. We're gonna say, okay, what worked, what didn't work, and then we change it.
Okay.
And that's gonna go for unnatural people. I mean, I train a lot of girls, a lot of bikini girls, a lot of figure girls. Not bikini and figure are girls who want to look feminine on stage. They don't want to get buff and muscular. They don't want to be women bodybuilders. So they wear heels on stage. It's just a pageant with, you know, bikini's really just an ass competition. But you know, those girls, regardless if you're natural or not natural, you need to know what their hormones are doing, because a lot of girls, when you get them lean, they don't have a period for, you know, 3 months. They don't get menstrual cycles and things like that. And you got to know what you're doing. Because if you take a girl's menstrual cycle away, I mean, you would rather her have it because she's gonna get fucking crazy on you. And you know, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. doing the Stairmaster cardio hungry, she gonna cuss you out.
Right.
I'm the type of guy, you gonna cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss you out, and then I'm gonna ask you, are you good? Yes, me too. Unless we move on about our day. But I know you just got to know what to expect. Not natural is the same shit. Like, they gonna cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss them out, and then we good. Yeah, all right. Well, let's move on about our day. Right. But I mean, it is differences. I mean, you got to know. Okay, if you're taking this much testosterone a week, this is how you should look, or this is how, you know, much aggression you should have in the gym. And if you have too much aggression, all right, well, maybe we should dial back something. But it's a little things. All it is a game of hormones and how to play with them. And the last couple of weeks is about pulling water safely. You know, you pull subcutaneous water, which means water between the skin and muscles, just so that when I flex, I look good. I know I used it. I know, nigga, I used the big word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a word I ain't never heard. I'm like, wait, what, you pulling water from the what?
Yeah, so you can pull, you know, when people take creatine, they're trying to put flush water into the muscle cells to make the muscles look bigger.
Okay.
When you pull water, I'm trying to pull that thin layer of water that sits underneath your skin, but right above the muscle. Yeah. So that when you get on stage, that's why those bodybuilders look 3D and etched out. All they did was pull water. When you walk up on a bodybuilder, if anyone's 5'10", if you walk up on a bodybuilder, you're gonna look down on him because they're usually 5'6". Like, right. They're not huge. Like, they're wide. Like, these motherfuckers is wide and they can move a mountain, but they ain't dunking. Like,
no, not at all.
The jump shots is wild because the chest is too big. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, all I do is ask for high fives all day just so I can laugh. That's all I do. Because the motherfucker, the shoulder too big, so it's barely here. You ever see a newborn put their hands up above the head? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You be like, God damn. Go ahead, get out of here. Have a good day, sir.
Oh, shit. Hey, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Kevin Terrell, what up, man? Paige in the building. What's going on? Anthony Patron, what's going on, man? Carol gonna say, creatine, I'm told, makes your muscles cramp. That's what Carol said.
Creatine is the only thing creatine does is flushes water into the muscles. So if your muscles are cramping, it's because you don't have any water to flush into the muscles.
Okay.
So you should drink water you should drink water regardless, but you should drink water. Like, here's a free tip for everyone: drink a gallon of water. You'll lose weight. So you know, I always get the moms after Thanksgiving. They're like, Rod, what should I do? I'm like, well, just start drinking some more water. Like, well, I'm bloated. I'm like, I know, drink water, and then it just flushes everything out.
Yeah,
it's crazy how things work like that. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. So how did you even get into owning a gym? You know, working out, owning a gym.
I'm petty. I'm petty. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I'm from Detroit, so I'm petty.
Okay. The D, what up though?
So originally, when I was in high school, I used to wear sweats and shit because I was an athlete. You know, athletes. You know, we practice. Then we got to go to school, and you know, we got to go through geometry and algebra 2, and then I got to go guard some dude who's going D1 in basketball. Like, I'm getting fucked up by all these dudes and shit.
Right.
Because I played basketball in college and stuff like that, but I'm a 5'9" point guard. Like I knew I wasn't making it to the league.
Right.
So originally they was like, Rod, you're not gonna ever work a job where you have to wear pants. I was always wearing windbreakers, sweats and shit like that. I was like, I bet y'all never wear pants. Like, and then I just in college, I knew I took one personal training class because like the counselor put it on it, and I knew I was like, I'm gonna be a personal trainer. And so I just started skipping class and started training at all the teachers. Like they knew I was skipping class, but they wanted to get their session in. So I'm making more money than the college trainers who are hired by the college. At the time, I'm like, okay, I'm on to something. Maybe I'm on to something, or I'm just a good hustler. Either or, I can work this out. So, long story short, I start running into people, and I'm like, okay, I need to work at a gym. I don't give a fuck what the job is. I'll clean toilets. And I go, and the only people that hired me, trying to work at a gym is the hardest fucking thing anyone could ever do, because all you do is call, and no one ever answers the fucking phone.
Right.
Because they're training and shit like that. But so
right.
it was called Anytime Fitness. It's a purple gym. It's a 25.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
You go in, I'm going, I'm like, yo, I'm just looking for a job. And the lady was like, well, all I got is the job cleaning toilets. I was like, fuck it, I'm here. And every day for I think a year, I would drive 30 minutes from my house to the city to clean toilets. But what I did was, it was like 5 a.m. All I'm doing is I'm watching the trainers. I'm like, okay, this is how he does this. This is how when somebody walks up to him to make money, this is how he reacts and responds. I'm just watching him. And I told the dude, once I started training, I was like, dude, I stole all your moves. I ain't know how to do this. Like, I wasn't in college doing it, so I ain't know how to do it. I was in college training, but I wasn't in college like figuring out the business of personal training. I was just hustling like I thought I should be. So, and that gym just never wanted me to be a personal trainer, and I got it. I mean, I understood. They didn't want me to take off, from that guy who was making all the money. So I remember I had $20. I was broke, and I went and got a haircut. Back in the day, you can get a haircut for $20 if you know what I mean.
Back in the way day, like when I used to get haircuts, still it was like 10.
Shit, like now,
a long time ago.
Nigga look at me with $50. I'm like, bro, you about to take these 220s and we gonna move on. But so I get a haircut, and I just call every gym in the city because I want to work at a gym. And one of them answered, and 6 years later, the gym, the owner, he was like, look, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And it just turned out that I was like, okay, well, I'm ready. Like, let's debrand all your stuff, and let me brand all my stuff. And I was blessed. In the same year, I opened my own gym in that city, and I had my first baby girl. So it was a stressful fucking year. I'll tell you that. That shit was wild.
That's what's up.
It worked out that way, and so I named it PR Fitness. And to not keep rambling, I named it PR Fitness. And the reason I named it PR Fitness is because I was working at a big box gym, Gold's Gym, Genesis, bigger gyms that corporate shit. And the dude that I was working under, well, he wasn't working under him. It was like, it's tiered, corporate shit. So it's like, this is my boss, but this guy is like his equal, so he can tell me some shit that I gotta kind of, so. One day a guy walks into the gym and he goes, hey, my wife passed away and you guys keep charging her. Can you cancel the account? And the dude looked at him and he was like, well, she has to come in and sign a paper to cancel. I'm like, bro, what in the white fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, so I'm like, man, that's dumb as hell, man. Just cancel the account. I told him, I spoke up. He wasn't gonna tell me not speak up. Like, I'm gonna say something. And he was like, Rod, don't worry about it. Your name's not on the building. I don't know why you worry about it. He was like, just worry about personal training. Let me worry about sales. I was like, okay, cool. I quit that day. And literally like months later, the opportunity for me to own a gym came, and they were like, what are you going to name it? And they wouldn't allow me to name it Rod's Brothel because apparently that's legal and shit. But my business partner and best friend, his name is Paul and my name is Rod. So we named it PR Fitness, and I put my name on the fucking building. And I put big ass letters on the building, and I called him the next day, and he hasn't returned my phone calls yet.
Nice.
But he liked my page on Facebook, and he's seen all my shit, but he ain't returned my phone calls yet.
Right. That's what's up. Oh my God. So Carol said she called you a thief. Then she was like 54 cut the fuck shit. In LA, they paying like 100 plus for haircuts.
That's why I don't live in LA.
And then Carol also said, okay, she's gonna come from the grave, like with a calm face. Yeah, because like that shit's crazy. Like, I can't believe that dude was like, well, she has to come in. Motherfucker, I just said she did. I should go come in. So
right.
My guy Nick was like, love you, fam. I gotta back up. Be easy. All right, man. But yeah, man, how the hell is she go cancel her subscription? Like cancel the damn subscription.
That's
man.
corporate, man. They have all these legalities where technically they could have charged her for until that bank account had zero. But we all know that's not the right thing to do.
Hell no.
So,
like, if anything, if he wanted to be an asshole, he could have been like, "Well, bring the death certificate." You know what I'm saying?
Like at the most, because people lie to get out of memberships all the time.
Right.
And the number one thing I do at my gym is I tell people, I was like, man, if you cancel, bye. Like, I'm gonna cancel you this day. I don't want, if you don't want to be here, I don't want you here.
Right.
But if you're gonna be here, my staff, me, we're invested in you. I want you to get better. I mean, even if you do. Like I got bodybuilders on the wall and stuff like that, pictures. I'm not interested in you being a bodybuilder. I have people who aren't bodybuilders on my wall. You know, a guy who, you know, races motocross that my gym sponsors, you know, a mom who ran a 5K and she lost 20 pounds. I put her on the wall. So you don't have to be a bodybuilder to get on the wall, but you know, that his level of thinking is I need these numbers so I can possibly get a promotion. And I don't want that for my daughter. I didn't want that for me. I was like, man, that's how you live. That's how you live. But you know, it's a small city. You know, it's, you know, I call the city. You know, Kansas City is just a big ass town.
Right.
Everybody knows everybody. So you know, I mean, I don't give a damn if Mahomes is winning Super Bowls or not. It's a big ass town. So
right.
You know, karma's crazy, but I'm not in charge of that at all.
So how'd you actually get into competing yourself?
Man, other than my daddy being big as hell, usually, so you see, one, I was a 5'9" point guard, so I was competitive, and you know, any chance I could get to jump over somebody, I would. But obviously, I knew, you know, my knees, dude. I was like, I'm running twice the length of the court. And I'm not the star. You know, I was a defensive point guard, all that shit.
Right.
But after high school or college, for most athletes, it's just done. It's a snap of fingers. It's over. So competing was a great way to continue, you know, that drive or you know, that aspiring to beat other people in competition. But to be 100% honest, I'm petty, and you know, I realize that fiscally in the gym world, I need to compete so that, you know, I don't personally post pictures, but one, I know what I'm doing. I want to, my experiences, I want to live it. But two, you know, in the gym world, sponsorships come when you demolish lineups and win shows. And unfortunately, you know, I tell the joke is, you know, I got my mama's fucking glutes, so and my dad's chest, so it's ridiculous. But it's fucking ridiculous. But you know, getting on stage half fucking naked,
right?
You know, it somehow helps out your fitness coaching business and things like that. Plus, dude, I'm still competitive. I want to beat everyone. I mean, I don't give a damn how big you are. I'm like, all right, fuck it. When we get on stage together, like, I'll diet and get on the stairs and suffer just to beat you. But you know, that getting into competing was the easy part. Now it's like getting out of it. It's like, all right, because naturally
you don't want to compete no more.
Well, no, naturally you can only go so much. Like naturally, I got to 272 pounds, right? Naturally,
okay.
You know, and not a lot of people get to 250 pounds unnaturally. So I'm at a level where it's like, okay, I can either go unnatural, which I'm just fucking lazy. I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to commit to that. You know, ask my significant other. My commitment issues over the last couple of years. No, I'm kidding. But I'm kidding. But that's just a commitment that I don't know if I want to do right now, especially with a new baby girl. But naturally, it's you're gonna run into the same competitors at a certain level. Like once you get to the top level, it's the same competitors. And then the only reason you don't see them is because they went unnatural and they went somewhere else. So
okay,
the new crowd, the kids today, you know, eat Tide Pods. You know, I'm a millennial, but these fucking Gen Zs or whatever they're called, I mean, bro, Tide Pods.
Like I said, Tide Pods.
Like they eat Tide Pods. So as soon as they're 18, they want to take steroids. I'm like, dude, you ain't even see you can't even squat 100 pounds. You want to take steroids, so
Right.
It's a never ending cycle, but one of these days somebody will figure it out.
There you go. All right, let's jump into the book, man. What inspired the book? Let's talk about the book.
So I wrote it's the book is called Ice Cream for Breakfast, and
Okay.
it is my mother. I love her to death, but that woman can make candied yams like it ain't nobody's business.
Yeah. Okay.
The soul food is real, but so are the thick ankles. So
Yeah.
we are out here. we, we are out here trying to keep all of our people healthy. God damn it!
Yeah,
And,
man. Definitely.
Greens.
I was talking
mac
to
and
my
cheese,
dudes. The goal is to die of natural causes.
natural causes, not diabetes. So
Right.
and if you have type 1 diabetes, that's a different story. But you can the premise of the book, and the book's going to be on my website, prfitness247.com.
Mhm.
And it's just an easy ebook. It's an easy read for everyone, for $9.99 to okay, I don't want to hire a trainer, and I don't want to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I want to try and get a handle of my diet. Well, so this is the easiest thing in the world: ice cream for breakfast, which is, as it states, you can wake up and eat ice cream for breakfast, you will be fine. Yes, I did say that, but here's the issue. The issue with ice cream for breakfast is you can't have it for lunch and dinner.
Right.
You can't go to bed eating fats, sugars, creams, and all that heavy shit. One, because Black people, we all know all that ice cream gonna make us mucusy as fuck at night. Two, what we really want to do is not put carbs and fats in our body that's just gonna store as fats in our body.
Okay.
When you eat ice cream for breakfast, you're gonna walk around all day. You're gonna burn it off. Everyone who walks around goes to work, you're gonna burn it off. I don't care how much ice cream you eat, you're gonna burn it off.
Right.
If in the 70s and 80s and 90s, from the Nixon era all the way to the beautiful Michelle Obama era, the food pyramid, as we remember, is that food pyramid we learned in school. And then for some odd reason, Michelle Obama decided to make it a vertical food pyramid, which was crazy as fuck. I don't know what that shit was. I was in school and I was like, look, I voted for you, girl, but come on. All we need to do is turn the pyramid upside down and make it an upside down triangle, right?
Yeah.
That's how you eat. You eat your biggest meal at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
So we go to McDonald's. Cool. Get the big breakfast with hotcakes. Get the biggest meal at the beginning of the day, right? I get it. I understand people want to go to these places, right? But the number one thing we have to do is we have to slim down throughout the day. That's why in Italy, if you ever travel abroad, after lunch, the whole country shuts down. Everyone's taking breaks. They take naps.
Yeah.
They eat a light lunch and they go chill, right? I mean, other than sumo wrestlings, I mean, when's the last time you seen a fat Chinese person?
Never.
Okay, then. So
Except for that.
okay, then. So we know it's possible to eat carbs at night without getting huge. So a lot of the times, people just they once you say just flip it, and that bottom of the triangle, your carbs are like this, and at the bottom of the day, end of the day, we eat no carbs. So you can eat steak and green beans. You can eat, not fried, but chicken and, steamed vegetables and stuff like that at night. You won't gain an ounce because there's no carbs to be stored as body fat. So that's the easiest way I could try and help as many people as possible without them hiring me or attempting to, have an hour conversation about nutrition with them that they're just gonna look at me like, all right, just write me a diet. So
right. Okay.
Very, very simple book. That's something I wanted to do because I personally didn't graduate high school. Me and my business partner, we didn't graduate high school.
Okay.
We both own gyms. We're both fine, but we didn't graduate high school. So I knew, I was like, okay, I need to go to college. I need to run a business, and I need to be successful. So now my daughter sees that, okay, daddy didn't graduate high school, but daddy did all these things to be successful and to set himself up and the family for success. So writing a book, not graduating high school, I think I'm doing okay.
There you go.
Maybe.
Never know. Hey, I agree with you. I would say you okay. So it's prfitness274.com.
Yep, prfitness 247.
247. All right,
yep,
let me take that one off. 247. You said it so fast. I wanted to put it on the screen so everybody can. No, you good. So everybody can see it. 247.
Yes, sir.
All right, .com. All right. So make sure you go to the website, check out the book. So what's next for you, Rod? What's going on? What's next? You done? You saying you trying to get out of competing or maybe figure that out?
We're gonna. I'm gonna do 2 more shows just so I can win one and hold my baby girl after it. I've never done a show with her since I just had her in July. Like she's fresh.
Well, congratulations. July what?
July 11th.
Okay, all right. In between me and my daughter. My daughter's the 9th, I'm the 12th. Yeah.
Okay, so right between. Yeah, so and it was crazy too because it was not. They were gonna induce, and then 12 hours later we had her. I'm like, oh, this was great. We could have showed up 12 hours later, but motherfucker, like shit.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, but we're blessed. We had the healthiest pregnancy, the healthiest baby. She's healthy now, I'm happy, and probably blowing up diapers as we speak. So I'll take that. But I'm going to compete a couple more times, especially on the natural circuit, just to kind of submit that and say, okay, I did it at the best naturally, at the best that I could naturally. I mean, there are other natural circuits, but the best in my region naturally. And then of course I want to my goal is to go 5 gyms. I want 5 PR fitnesses. I don't want big box gyms. I want to keep them under 5,000 square feet, but my goal is to have 5 gyms. My goal is to continue online training and helping other people get on stage, because it's really cool. It's cool to see a girl evolve from a shy girl who didn't quite know how to do it into the gym to that girl who walks in the gym and she's her. You know what I mean? She walks in, she's her. And sometimes I have to walk up to him and be like, let me show you a picture of where you came from when you get
right.
Remember when you had 3 necks? Remember when you had 3 necks? So don't forget now. Don't forget. But in all love, I mean, I can't. I'm not for everyone. My gyms aren't for everyone. People walk in sometimes. If people walk in the gym and I ain't seen you in a couple days, I don't give a fuck who's there. I'm like, where the fuck you been? Like, I'm worse than Big Mama. Where the fuck you been? and sometimes it's not for everyone. Where the fuck you been? They be like, man, I was on vacation. Damn, I don't give a fuck, man. Call us. Like, let us know. We was worried about your bitch ass. But
we was worried, right.
You know what I mean? When you go to a job and you worried about somebody who's 70 years older than you, man, where Miss Earl at? Like, so that's just crazy.
Hey, call, let us know you're on vacation. You know what I'm
saying? Tell me.
Right.
No, it's not for everyone, but once you get it and get past the first day, you become family. And this ain't no bullshit, white corporate America. Yeah, we're family. No, it's like literally, I'm worried about your kid. Like,
right.
It's time. I know you had a baby. It's been 10 months. Why is she not crawling? Like, that's the type of worrisome I do. And then all aspects of health are important to me. So trying to get a full-time counselor on staff.
Nice.
Which we have one. She has an email set up. So at my gym, so anything's going on, couples counseling, you lost a dog, maybe a cat died or something like that, you can just email her, and she can set up a time to meet with you in the office or in some place safe in the city that you want to meet with her. So I think all aspects of health are important, especially in my community, Black communities. Man, it's health. Mental health is so important. So that's something deep for me that I personally, I need to go to a counselor and talk more. But instead, I just like slapping bitch. No, I'm playing. But I'm not just going into the gym just sweet chin music and motherfuckers.
Oh shit! Right.
I think seriously, mental health is important. So
you doing Wayne Brady on these hoes, huh?
Oh my God, backhand left and right. But that's what's important. And coming up next, we're working to build this one, and the goal is to get 5. And I don't give a damn what anyone says. They said I wasn't gonna be a personal trainer, and I own a gym, so I guarantee you I'm gonna get 5.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I think what's really cool is we have Friendsgiving coming up. This is the most non-Black people I ever did in my life. Friendsgiving, because the first thing I said was y'all ain't coming to my house.
I'm hip to it. Friendsgiving, yeah.
It is what it is. I ain't eating y'all green bean casserole.
Nope,
I ain't doing it. My mama didn't make that. I don't know why y'all have to casserole green beans.
I mean it. I don't get it.
But we're doing that, and then I like to partner with somebody. So the YWCA, or we have anybody in the town. I do a yearly toy drive because Surely you know, but I know my mama. She one year she was like, all right, you got $20, pick a toy. It wasn't. I didn't get the Santa doesn't exist conversation. I got $20. So that's what I got, and I was like, all right, well, go and get me that Wheel of Fortune. Give me that Pat Sajak 3000 and let's move on. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, Rod, man, I'm definitely rooting for you, man. I'm definitely rooting for you. Hey, everybody check out the website, prfitness247.com. Check out his book, Ice Cream for Breakfast. Look him up, see where he's going, seeing what he's doing. I'm rooting for you, brother. I'm rooting for you. I'll tell you
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Yeah, man. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, man. We always like to start with a recap of what happened to us during the weekend or whatnot. I started us off. Nothing really. I mean, little mama was here for the weekend. We chilled. We went play. I had softball on Friday, and we went out because my one dude's birthday was like Thursday, and then one of our other teammates' birthday was yesterday. So we actually went and hung out at this one spot, got a drink. Then we went to somewhere to get some food because I had little mama with me. And I thought the one place served food because I'm like, all right, I'll buy y'all a shot for y'all birthday real quick. I know they serve food. And they're like, hold on, you got a little person in here. I'm like, yeah, my they're like, what you mean? Y'all sell food still, right? And they're like, no, we got rid of that. I'm like, well, we already ordered the shots. We're going to take the shot. And we walked out. Like, literally took the shot and walked out. We out.
How you get rid of that? What you mean?
Like, they got rid of the food, which made no sense to me. But, hey, as soon as I'm like, the shot is already paid for. We took the shot. We left. We went to a spot that I knew still had food and hung out there. But it was cool, man. Saturday, we just chilled, went to the park, had a good time yesterday. Same old, played some softball. It was a good weekend, chill, nice and chill, man. What about you?
Man, I wish I could say it was a nice and chill weekend. I'm be 100% honest, man. I've been so focused since this little girl came in my life. I'm on a revenge tour, and ain't nobody even hurt me. Like, you know when you break it with your ex and she go get that black Altima.
Right. Oh shit.
I'm on that tour. I'm getting reps. I'm trying to get leads. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to figure out Instagram, the algorithm. Posting things and things like that. I'm trying to do. A million things. I'm doing reps of everything. I'm gonna get better at everything. And just like a comedian, you got to get on stage. You got to get reps.
Yeah.
Some nights are probably fucking rough.
Got to get the reps in. Yeah.
Some nights are probably rough. So what I did was I said to myself, I don't know when I reached out to you, maybe a month ago. I'm going to get on 100 podcasts because I need to understand how to do this and I need the content. And sometimes you might say something prolific as hell where I can use on my content, on my Instagram page, right? So I'm reps. I schedule. All I do is I schedule. Okay, how can I get on your show? You got a show? Can I get on your show? Okay, bet. What time? I don't even give a damn what day it is. I'm like, yes, I can have 15 things scheduled. I'm moving it. Like,
there you go.
That's just the drive I'm on right now. And then, because this is how much I don't drink. The beautiful significant other, finally, she stopped breastfeeding. She's done being pregnant. So I tried to go get her a nice little drink yesterday. And in my state, they don't sell alcohol on Sunday.
Oh.
So I'm the guy at the register like, yeah, I'm buying this for my girl. And they look at me like, you don't drink, do you, sir? I'm like, man, fuck y'all. I'm out. Hey, you could have brought me to the side. You ever get declined at the register and they look at you and say it loudly?
Right.
And now I gotta fight you because you don't want to lower your voice.
Like, hey, you go give me this bottle.
You know what I mean? Like, lower your voice. Let me take it back and act like I ain't want it or something. So I mean, that was my weekend, big dog.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Carol said I ain't do shit Friday or Saturday. Went to church Sunday and asked God to give my big brother Albert Egbert some sense. Shut your ass up. Bishop Karen. I call her Bishop Karen and shit.
Right.
Oh man. All right, let's go with childhood memories, man. We like for the couchers to get into our past, especially our guest past, to see what's going on. As the little girl is killing me right now. What? No, not right now. See, that's what I'm talking about. She do this every week, man. So we do a childhood memory so everybody can get into our past. We can laugh a little bit. It can be crazy, funny. It don't matter. Give me a childhood memory, Rod.
Man, I just told a childhood memory. A childhood memory of mine. This is how you know I was a fat kid at heart. I've always been a fat kid. This shit happened to me literally. I had to be in third grade. So you know when you in class and you chilling, and then the teacher come in, she was like, "Okay, guys, we have a treat today." So as a fat kid, my neck start rumbling. You know, you like, oh, what we got? We got Reese's, we got candy, and she handed out. You know, back in the day, kids used regular pencils.
Yeah.
She handed out. You know, you remember the eraser top? It would be an eraser that go on top of the pencil.
You can take it off and put the little thing.
Take it off and put shit on. Yeah.
Yeah.
She gave out extras of those. So I'm so hurt. I want to fight this woman in third grade because I was told we got a treat coming.
Right.
And so I, in third grade, hand up, be like, hey, what was the treat? She looked at me and she was like, oh, did you not get one? I'm like, no, I ain't get one. So she came and brought me another eraser.
Right.
And I'm like, no, we don't have snacks. And she just kind of laughed and walked away. And that was the first time I ever wanted to slash somebody's Achilles. Because first off, bitch, you got my mouth watering. So
like, I thought you had snacks, bitch. What you mean? Treat.
It's 9:30. It's snack time.
Eraser is not a treat. That's a present. That's a gift. That ain't no treat, damn it.
So I mean, it is. That was a childhood memory. I just shared that. So.
Oh man,
I'm not
that's
proud.
Hilarious. That is hilarious. I used to be a fat kid too, man. So that shit made me chuckle. Definitely. So I had to go in the office today. I stopped by the office after I did the first school, and they had brownies on the table, and like my fat kid was like, "Wait, brownies? Like you giving them out? Like what the fuck? Like can I get one?"
Right? Like, who was them for? Who them for?
Oh shit! Oh man, what up, sis? Trying to say fat kid flashbacks. It was definitely fat kid flashbacks.
That's how it be.
Yeah,
that's how it be.
Definitely. All right. So my childhood memory. I'm gonna go off of what I was talking about last week. I said I had another one from the us laughing at people while they fall. I would do a fat kid flashback, but I got so many of those. I'll do that. But listen, so I was talking last week because me and my brother love to watch people fall, and I still to this day love to watch people fall and laugh my ass off. Like I'll fall and I'll be laughing at my damn self. Like the shit is hilarious.
First off,
go ahead,
bro. I ain't gonna hold you, and I love her, and I hope she don't even see this. I love her. I call her my mama. She's my gym mama. She comes to the gym. She's the gym mama. I saw this lady fall for 30 minutes. I swear to God. I saw her fall for 30. I mean,
not 30 minutes,
not 20 seconds. She fell so long. I literally had time to shift my weight. You know when you standing and you shift weight, I had time to shift because I was like,
that's too much time.
You know when old people they try to catch, they be and then you just be watching them like, God damn. God damn, because they fall towards me so I can do something.
Right,
like,
right.
You know when you ever see a dog like slip and fall down some stairs and their eye just look at you, and you be like, "Nigga, I ain't push you. What you want?"
I'll be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, you be like, "I don't know. You fell off the stairs." So, I y'all are wrong for laughing when people fall because I couldn't laugh because it was in my gym. And I instantly was like, let me make sure that waiver is signed.
No, ain't no wrong for laughing, dude. You gotta laugh,
bro.
Like I seen people fall recently, and I still laugh. And like people be like, you don't check to see if they all right. I mean, I don't see no broken bones, man. It's only so much I can hold in. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be like, you all right? And they tell me they all right. It's gone. I'm letting it go, man. I love to laugh, especially at people falling.
Oh my God! Because I want to come up and talk to you about it. Let's recreate your fall.
Yes.
When your ankle went from here to touching the floor, and then you tried to overcorrect, but then you rolled your other ankle.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously,
that's horrific, man. Man.
Oh man.
So the Lord ain't done working on us.
Hey, he definitely not done working on me, but he working. I'm a work in process. He know my heart. Shit, he already know. But so we were. It was the year after the first plane ride because that's what I talked about last week. Going to Florida, going to Disney World, overrated. but that's another story. So the following year, we get to go to Vegas, right? We get to go to Vegas. And I was 15 years old going to Vegas. Still came back broke from the money my mom gave us, but that's another story for another day. Right. But so we get to Vegas. It's me, my brother, my cousin, and my mom. She was she was a registered nurse. So she was in the Black Nurses Convention, and they had a thing every year. Okay. We get there. I forgot what hotel we stayed at, but it was one of the nice ones. It might have been Caesars, whatever. But we just got our bags. We just checked in. We walk into the room. It's this white dude and lady and their kid in front of us, right? And the kid is walking on these rocks next to like a makeshift little pond, little creek, whatever, right? So the father keep telling the kid, get off those rocks, right? Every 2 seconds, get off those damn rocks, right? And so the kid to get off, get right back on. And we behind him, walking. He'll get on, he'll tell him to get off, he'll get off. He'll get on, he'll get off, right? So the last time he got on, this motherfucker was walking and was like, trip right into the water, right? Me and my brother fell out in the middle of the hotel on the floor, laughing so damn hard because the shit was funny as fuck. The kid got up, gave us the meanest mug ever, right?
You mad at me?
Mad. Wanted his dad to say something. You know what his dad said?
That's what you get.
I told your ass to get off those rocks. That's what your ass get. And me and my brother ended up laughing even harder. Like we were crying. We was laughing so hard from this little kid busting his ass and getting wet. Didn't hurt himself, but we didn't care. We was just laughing anyway. As long as he didn't split his head open and the water didn't turn red, we was go laugh.
Facts.
And that shit was so hilarious. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. So that is my childhood memory.
That's crazy. It'd be like that though. I feel like every black brother, they have that where you laugh so hard somebody might try and fight you.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's
you laugh too hard, so now you got to fight because you fail. So
yep, definitely. That's been happened a couple times too. I'm gonna have to tell that story.
Exactly. You ever laugh at somebody so hard? Now you got to fight them. You beat their ass. Now you laughing again. Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody
get mad because they fall and you laughing, and they get mad, like seriously upset. Then get their ass whooped. And then now you laughing again, like, dude, we didn't even have to do this.
Like, you could have just got up and I would have been gone. But now we at Wendy's parking lot. Your nuggets are cold.
Fries cold and everything.
Fries cold. Your drink is literally spilled. Yeah, we've been there. I've been there.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh! All right, y'all. Y'all know about one of my favorite subjects on the show. We always do it every week. We always like to give people flowers while they're still here, instead of being conditioned like we so much are and giving flowers to people while they dead and gone. We like to give people flowers while they still here so they can smell those roses. My flowers this week is gonna go out to my couchers, my faithful couchers. You are getting your flowers just for being who you are, staying tuned in week after week. Even if you miss a week, you listening on Spotify, you supporting, you sharing. Hey, I appreciate every single one of you, and y'all are getting y'all flowers today. So I had to turn off my soundboard because I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention to the live. If somebody comment, I don't want to miss it. But if I got the volume up, we go hear us talking back and forth again. So
brother, I understand, bro. I used to be a rapper back when I was 15. I know how you gotta. When we had 15 phones and we had to record the beat, and then record the beat with our voice. You remember?
So that's the thing though. When that's another child story I'm about to bring up. We had a Christian rap group. Christian rap group called G-Force, God's Force, right? And we had like a beat machine, right? A beat machine. That's what we was making our beats on. This was when I was super young. I was probably like 13, 14 in this rap group. My brother, and three of his friends, and we was all right. We did a lot of church shows, and it was cool. But we didn't have the 15 phones. Remember, I'm older than you, so we didn't get phones until I was already grown. So we had pagers. You know what I'm saying?
I was black and broke, so I didn't get phones until I was grown and paid for it too. I understand. My mom was like, "You can get a phone when you can get a job." So I understand. But
Right. All right, who you want to give your flowers to?
man, my flowers is crazy. I try and give flowers all the time to people. I definitely got to give flowers to some of the people in this world who, the mama's the easy choice, but my mama know I give her flowers all the time. If I had to give anybody flowers, man, I had to give flowers to a guy. His name's Tyler Nordman. He probably doesn't even. He probably would assume that I'm, doing bigger things than I was, because he in college he knew I was skipping class to train, and in college he knew this, and he made sure somehow that I stayed in school. He was never the guy who was, Rod, you got to be, he wasn't a truancy officer. He was like, you do your thing as long as you gonna make it somewhere. So even after college was over and shit like that, he had me, we was doing things, and hey, I got a job for you, just to give me $200. He was that guy. Hey, I got a job for you. I come in, he's like, I'm 20. You want me to come rake some leaves? But he kept money in my pocket and shit like that.
Hey,
just to, so I definitely want to give him flowers.
That's what's up, man. Hey, kudos to him, man. Definitely getting your flowers. Well deserved. Hey, that's good look, man. Because especially, like you said, being in college, man, you ain't working all that much, and for him to look out like that, that was dope, man.
Oh yeah,
definitely dope. Shonda said, "Oh, that's what's up." Yeah, man. So, all right, let's get into one of these topics before we hit our first and only sponsor break. What's she gonna say? Hold on. She said, "I'm late. Is Rod a comedian? Also, he's funny." No, he is a gym owner and a personal trainer and an author. He just being himself. We having a natural conversation. Something
this is how two black people talk.
2 weeks ago, and that dude, sometimes, like somebody told me, sometimes, we think we cool, and but all of us ain't cool. So.
In fact, I couldn't be a comedian, man. I couldn't do it, man. I can't write a joke, just like I couldn't be a rapper, because you every time you spend an hour writing a rap, and then you go in the studio, you spit it, you're like, man, this is trash. And
that's no one tells you that, bro.
So now you got this whole sheet, and ain't nobody tell you was fucking trash. Now I got a mixtape. I had MySpace and I had a music page, and ain't nobody tell me I was fucking trash.
You had a music page.
Oh my god! You know how mad I was in 2020 when I was trying to sign into MySpace so I can delete it.
Oh shit! It was gone already, wasn't it?
No, it's still there. I don't know my password, so you know how many times I reported abuse on that page?
Oh shit, that's hilarious. She said, "Oh no, my other fat chick is hiding." But my outer fat chick is hiding. That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh man, MySpace was the good shit though. Those was the days, man.
Oh,
those
crazy.
Was the days.
It was crazy, but no, I can't do what you guys do, man. You guys are flawless when you write a joke and you go the timing, the delivery, it's flawless, and I can't, and I tell people all the time, white people love Dave Chappelle, but there are other black comedians. But
yeah, it's a lot. Yep.
But one of my favorite comedians was probably like Mike Epps after Bernie Mac and things like that.
Okay.
Those crazy comedians. But I can't do what you guys do. You guys are incredible, but you guys probably get more reps than I'll ever get bench pressing. Like the reps you guys, you probably wouldn't do, 200 clubs a week or a year. I mean, it's probably something stupid like that. So.
Man, I wish I was still doing 200 clubs a year, man. It ain't even, it's slowed down. It's a process. I still love her to death. Comedy ain't never go down. I got full custody, so I ain't hitting them like I used to.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm still hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Still doing at least clubs, twice a month. You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, try to get in where I can fit in. It's more about her. So. When I ain't got her, I need that adult interaction. So that'd be the time to hit the clubs and hit the mics and stuff like that. But when I first started, man, it was mics after mics after mics after mics, man. I had to do the reps. Yeah. Definitely. I seen a memory when I started. I was only in like month 4 or 5, and it was already hit 100 mics already. I'm trying to hit more. I'm like, God, I was not joke. I was hitting them. Hitting them. It's fun, man. I love it. I wouldn't change the path for nothing, man. just being up there by yourself is you against the crowd, and you
Yeah.
get them on your side so quick, and they stay with you the whole time, and they just waiting and hovering on every word you saying, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Deion Cole, nice too, man. Deion Cole, nice too.
Oh yeah, I liked him when he was on Comic View. I like Fat Deion. I like Big Deion. Tell him I said that, but no, it's crazy. I want
he's still funny. Hey, he's still funny, Slim too.
Oh yeah,
he just got on your kick, working out a little bit, wanting to be healthy. That's all. It was.
I seen him. I'm like, man, who? How can I be a celebrity trainer? I want one client. That's one client. I need one celebrity. But no, you guys are crazy. But I can't. I would love your Facebook algorithm because that your Facebook gave you a nice memory. My Facebook bring up fat pictures from 3rd grade, and
see, when I had Facebook, we didn't put those on Facebook. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go.
I had a memory not too long ago where it was talking about a middle school yearbook, and I seen my fat ass with the fro. And I'm like, man, why I gotta look at this shit? Like, man,
Facebook starts my day off with this too. I start my day off. Now I'm driving to work thinking about it. Like,
I try to wait. I try to wait until after the day is over. I'm sitting on the couch chilling. Then I look at my memories because you never know what memory coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh shit. Shonda go say mad respect. You make it look easy, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. It's definitely fun. My guy Ramsey Tack in the building. What's going on, fam? He said, I made it this week. My man. And he also said, go Browns. That's what I'm talking about. Brownies in the building, getting that win. Oh, Lavertia Robinson, what's up, sis? I ain't talked to you in a minute. What's good? Ramsey also said, would you train P. Diddy or Love, as he calls himself, Sean Combs?
I'm 272 pounds, so yes. If I was 172 pounds, let's be clear now. I know
he said he would try to take advantage of you.
This a big ass shirt. No, understand. I'm 272. I will, and, I don't know how strong he is, but I know how strong he needs to beat me. So there you go. But yeah, I would.
Oh shit.
I would. And I just on a serious topic. As a trainer, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get a not a homophobic thought, but you're gonna get a client with a different sexual preference, and you have to mature the fuck up very fast and be like, okay, well, I tell people all the time, I'm ugly shit. I don't know how I got a kid. Like, so I would train them, but I would train anybody on a serious note. I wouldn't be, especially with him. Oh my God, you know how much I would charge?
A lot. Yeah. He also asked, he's like, so you would let him take you shopping too?
Absolutely.
I heard that. Hey, he could shop. Hey,
I would wear Sean John jeans. Stop playing with me.
I used to wear Sean John jeans,
the
man.
Big ones. Not the ones you wore with Fat Farms. The girls were wearing with Fat Farm shoes. No, I would wear the 90s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you take me shopping. Okay, cool. If I gotta look like this for the weekend, that's tough. But I'm about to come home with this check. I'm about these checks.
Shonda said, "Get that money." That's what's up.
I see Shonda understands that Shonda's also about these checks.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, we got a little sidetrack. We got to go and take that one and only sponsor break. Listen, don't go nowhere. We got a slew of topics we got to cover, and we got some good ones, y'all. So don't go nowhere. More Rod Gibson, more Just Therapy. You already know I'm your host, comedian Sean Boyd, and I'm taking us to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life with your help, using your imagination. Together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off. Hit the wrong button. I love me some pizza, and y'all already know that I love me some damn pizza. Y'all know what it is. But I got the best place for you, Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations and 1 more on the way. Main location is the Cuyahoga Falls location, 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. They also got one in downtown Akron across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Their phone number is 330-849-5707. And the brand new location, been open about 2 months now. The location in Stowe. Check it out, 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. Best thing about the downtown location has to be the beer wall. I love it, man. I like to call it the Dave & Buster's of beer because it has 36 glorious taps of wine, IPAs, ales, whatever you can think of. And the reason I call it a Dave & Buster's of beer is you go in there, you put money on the card, you take the card, walk up to the tap, boop, start pouring as much beer as your heart desires. I mean, it's just so good. When it hits your lips, it's just so good. Another thing I love so much about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is they cater to your taste buds. Yep, they cater to your taste buds, meaning however you want your food made, they got you. They don't mess up orders. They make sure they get it right the first time. I'm telling you. And I love it because I'm a cheeseless type of person. So anytime I order something, I say, hey, no cheese, extra soft, put sauce, put the toppings on there. And that first bite, I swear, every time I taste it, it just hit me. And I go, bitch. Like, it is just so delicious, man. Every single time down. You got to check them out. If you're in the area, Cuyahoga Falls, Stowe, or Akron, check out Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Also, if you mention the podcast Just Therapy, you get a 10% discount because they are the official sponsor of Just Therapy, the podcast. Check them out. And I'm not saying all this good stuff because they're official sponsor. I'm saying it because it's really good food. So you got to check them out because I told you. Tell them I sent you. Tell them Just Therapy sent you and get that 10% discount. I'm telling you, it is nice. Twisted Tomato Pizza. If it's pizza, it's possible. Yeah. All right. I got to do some more housekeeping before we keep going. Y'all already know. Hey, this weekend, if you ain't got nothing to do, I couldn't find the other flyers, so I just went to the website. You already know what it is. But check me out this Friday, this Saturday. 1 show a piece each night, 7:30 start time. Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon, Ohio, 14 Leakin Way West, Massillon, Ohio. Crackpots Comedy Club. Friday night, I got my girl Tsunami with a small T featuring. Second night, I got my main man Brandon Petrie featuring for me. So you know it's going to be lit. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some laughs. It's going to be a good old time. Check me out this week, Friday, September 29th, Saturday, September 30th. Come check us out. Fun time. Mention my name. You probably get a discount. It don't matter. Whatever. Mention Just Therapy. Get a $5 discount. I'm throwing it out there. I'll let the owner know I said it. So it's going down. And as you know, it is that time is coming up real quick. 12th annual suicide prevention fundraiser, November 13th. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. $15 donation at the door. All proceeds go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. You know how I do. Hey, it's at the Funny Stop Comedy Club. As always, it's going to be me and a slew of funny friends. And of course, it's sponsored by my podcast. I mean, I put it on, so of course I'm going to sponsor the show. You already know what it is. But check us out. 12th annual suicide prevention fundraiser, November 13th. It's going to be fun. Get it in. Come mess with us. It's always a good cause. We're going to do raffles all night. You know how I do, giveaways, all that good shit. So come have some fun. We go cry, we go laugh, but it's going to be a good time. We go raise some money and raise awareness. So come check it out. All right. And we are back, man. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for sticking with us and tuning in. Here I come, girl. All right, I got you. It is National Daughters Day, and she getting on my damn nerves way more than she usually do on a podcast night. Yeah, you know, she ain't come say hi to nobody or nothing. She usually come say hi and be my co-host and then leave me the fuck alone. But she on one today, I'm telling you. But I love her to death, so it is what it is. But we back. Let's have some good times. So, man, I was about to say something, so I can go help her out real quick. I forgot what I was about to say, so you can keep the conversation going. They was talking about training P. Diddy. I still don't know what the hype is about. Like, I mean, they saying he was messing with people. I still ain't heard about it. Ain't nobody proven. It's all word of mouth shit or whatever the fuck. I don't know. What you think about that shit?
I mean, you got to prove it when he pay you. You got to prove a lot of stuff when he pay you off, but. Man, I think a lot of times people put themselves in bad situations to have bad things happen to them. So maybe in somebody who doesn't drink, you know, you might call me boring, but I know I ain't drinking nothing and waking up the next night with somebody crazy. So, you know, I would still do it for the check, you know, let's call a spade. But I do, you know, anything not crazy for the check. I think, you know, I trained Trump, man. I ain't vote for him, but I would train him if he paid me. Let's be honest with you. There's a lot of things that, you know, as a trainer, you can't have politics and shit on your mind when somebody hiring you, man. People are always worried about politics. I love election time because I train Democrats and I train Republicans. So at the end of the day, yes, I would train Diddy and I would train Trump.
Oh shit! You done went to Trump too. Okay.
Oh yeah. I did
He said I'm after the money. I ain't worried about it. There you go.
I did that for you. Don't you worry.
Hey, appreciate you, brother. It was number 2, so I had to go.
Don't you worry. I understand, brother. I understand.
At the boss, I'm like, man, I just had it too. All right, here we go. So, what was my first topic up on the docket today? I got a slew. All right, so listen, I want to talk about Lindsay Shriver. I don't know if y'all heard about this lady. This lady on some crazy shit. All right. So, American woman accused of conspiring to kill her husband was released on bail in the Bahamas. Right. So, Lindsay Shriver accused of conspiring to kill her husband with 2 co-defendants in the Bahamas. Right. She got a bail of $100,000. She was outfitted in electronic monitor, all that bullshit. So the story is she was cheating on her husband with a dude from the Bahamas.
With a brother, okay.
With a brother with green eyes. I seen a picture. Dude had green eyes, right? Okay. So she wanted to kill her husband, which to me made no sense, right?
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
But the thing is, he was already filing for divorce.
It makes perfect sense. This is my mind what I heard. I heard a white name. Heard a white name.
Yep.
I heard cheating on her husband with a brother in the Bahamas.
Yep.
So she was blessed with something. She was blessed in the Bahamas then. And then instead of alimony, she needed the whole thing. She needed him to leave everything to her so she could bless her new king. That's what I heard. But realistically, man, I think as soon as you said the name, I was like, I bet she white.
She was. Yes.
I bet this is the situation. So
yep. But the crazy part about it, they filed for divorce in April, right? And she and he filed for divorce, right? Yeah. And then she filed for divorce the following day.
Yeah, she was gonna lose. She wasn't gonna get no money because he filed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
she was gonna lose
then
that.
her ex-husband lists adulterous conduct as the reason for the divorce, saying the marriage was broken according to filings. And then she says it was incurred debt beyond her means to pay and asked that her husband be made to pay. So basically, she ran up some bills on the new boo and got caught up in it and then wanted to kill this dude, right? But he was smart enough not to be around and not end up unalive. You know what I'm saying? So he was smart. She got caught. She was stupid. She used two people. The one dude that she was sleeping with was 28 and the other guy was 29. And they got released on a $20,000 bail. Her bail was $100,000. And of course, somehow she was able to post bail on the shit. You know what I'm saying? So she like magically got that money. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, like it's crazy. Like you just can't leave, right? You just can't leave a marriage, right? You got to cheat on the dude, right?
Yeah.
Get caught. He filed a divorce. You file a divorce the next day, right?
Yeah.
And then say, "Oh, well, my bills." You know what you mean? Like you don't want to do this shit to yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this because I ain't been to jail, but I know they had $20,000 bonds. So with a bail bondsman, they only needed $2,000, and I think all the cultured people in the chat understand exactly what I'm saying right now. Yeah, and I think if she needed 100,000, she just needed to come up with 10,000. So I'm sure she made a call to somebody named Daddy and figured that out. But I just had this as a question of the day in my gym. I do it with certain clients. I train preachers. I train, gay strippers. I train everybody. The spectrum is wild. So the stories I hear is probably like what you hear in comedy clubs, just wilder. But you probably hear some wild shit. But in the Catholic religion, divorce is just not acceptable. You can get the marriage null and void, like it never happened, but you can't divorce in the Catholic religion.
Right.
So I asked people. I was like, okay, so if you make a vow, the question of the day was, if you make a vow and your spouse cheats on you, can you now break your vow? Right? Because you made a vow, your spouse broke it already, but are you allowed to break your vow? Because you didn't make a vow to your spouse, you made a vow to your religion, your God, whatever. So that was the question of the day. So with them both filing for divorce and shit like that, I mean, clearly this was not a match made in heaven, and dude was smarter than he looked, because he was getting. I mean, it has to hurt when your girl probably spends your money to go to Bahamas to cheat on you, and the last thing you want to hear or see is your spouse getting folded by a nigga in the Bahamas. So
right.
I feel for him, but I feel for him as much as I felt for Johnny Depp. You got hundreds of millions of dollars, and you going through some things, nigga. Please.
Hey man, I felt for Johnny Depp when she took a shit on his sheets, man. That was enough, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like you done went too far. Like now you're doing too much. Come on.
That's doing too much. But I feel like Johnny Depp, with the hundreds of millions of dollars he had, could have spent $20 to find somebody else.
That's true. That's true. So that's why you leave them. Yeah. Because like it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
he could have brought Tinder Prime. He could have brought Tinder Plus or whatever it is. He could have just paid for the app.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
that's true.
It's not worth it.
He could have paid for it.
It's not worth it.
That's some bullshit that Tinder try to charge you now, man. Tinder used to be the spot.
I not that I know the situation, but
Hey, listen, I was in the dating scene not too long ago, so I know Tinder charge you. I had a joke about it, and I'm like, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a joke about it, but I got a whole joke about it.
At this point, you're literally paying for pussy at this point. So
I mean, you already paid for it anyway, man. Ain't nothing free, even if it's gas money, McDonald's money, your time, you spending something on the punani, man. You are
something. So. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel for her at all, but I feel like in 5 years she'll be in jail because what she she got off for this one, and she'll do something to the next husband. So hopefully the guy in Bahamas like, can you imagine being the guy in
no
Bahamas?
money. Hopefully he ain't got no money.
You just piping this American chick, right? Who you thought had money because she came to America to Bahamas. Now you realize, oh, you tried to kill him, and I'm involved in this somehow. Nah, I ain't about to be with you.
Oh yeah. Oh, he going to jail for it too.
Oh yeah. So
he's going to jail for it too, man. So his dumb ass got caught up with her over some ass, thinking they was gonna get some money, thinking they was gonna get away with it, and you ain't gonna get away with it, man.
Exactly. And you know it's tough because he because think about it. Now you a cute Bahamian guy with green eyes. Now you about to go to prison. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
They gonna be behind them like it's all good, man.
Yeah, man, don't even worry about it, man. We got your back.
Oh shit!
Now you gripping the soap on the rope so goddamn hard. You know what I mean? Life just ain't fair, brother. You got green eyes, but look what it did to you.
Hey, they go get him, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Right. Now they calling you Tahitian and treat in jail because
not the Tahitian treat. Oh man, hold on! You can't throw that word around like that. Treat.
Now you got fat kids turning their necks.
We got Tahitian treat. Where?
Right. They splurging in here. But, you know what I'm saying? Now you didn't try to commit murder, and now you going in jail looking somebody's honey bun. That's just.
Yep, absolutely.
Good luck to her, but I can't feel. Did you really feel for the people in the submarine, the billionaires in the submarine? I just don't feel for these people.
No, not really. I mean, it was sad that they lost their lives. Yeah, but I mean, you know,
I don't see them feeling for me, so I just quite literally, you know,
shout
out to them. But
we talked about it on the podcast. Yeah, that was just it was unfortunate, you know. So very unfortunate, but whew, like, I just ain't doing it, but all right. So, all right, man, it's this thing going around. I don't know if y'all heard of it. I just thought it was stupid as fuck. It's something called Bottle Wars, right, which makes no sense. So this club in Houston had a Bottle Wars where they competed to see who can pour out the most bottle service alcohol. Bottle service is expensive. Like, you got to buy these bottles, and then these fools is throwing it out. So the story is, it say, I and others have long said there's absolutely no reason you should be going in the club above the age 30, which I agree. The video is going viral this week, would echo that statement. I've heard of going band for band, tit for tat, blow for blow, but never bottle for bottle. Having a bozo off in the middle of a packed club is insane. Insert something here about the new generation and how we're doomed as a society. But what I do know, I'm only AI. The club owner is going to be moving around like Pablo Escobar after slinging a bunch of hundreds of dollars in bottles to people who wanted to flex on each other. And you don't have to worry about anyone being drunk and being a clown because no one is actually drinking any of the alcohol. They're spending $20,000 at a 400% markup to pour out alcohol for a bunch of other men. Maybe society is actually cooked. Hey, and then the crazy part about it, you know me, I like to have video. So we got a video of it. So here we go.
All right.
Oh my God. Put us in the fuck out. Oh my God. Put us in the fuck out. Listen, I want that. Look at it. It's we stand this shit. We stand up. We're not playing. I don't know what the fuck they got to put us in the fuck.
That's not it.
Basically, they flexing on each other by buying expensive bottles, because the bottles ain't cheap. It is literally a 400% markup on the bottle in the club, right?
Right.
I just found out not too long ago A tequila I used to drink, Milagro. I remember when it came out. Blue bottle, real nice, real smooth tequila, right? It used to be nice size bottle for like $30, $35, right? Right? Now you can't get a bottle this size for $30, $35. I went to the store the other day because I was about to go to a color party, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing the color blue. Let me get some Milagro. Man, they want $55 for a pint of shit. I'm like, so they found out black people like this tequila, they marked it up. So these fools, right? 100 big bottles like $100, 105, right? So these fools are paying 400% more when you go to the club, right? So a $100 bottle, when you buy it out the store, you get a nice big gallon, something like that. You buying that and you spending at least $400-$500, maybe 10,000 on 4 of them bitches. So I don't get why you would like. What kind of flex is that? I'm gonna buy this alcohol and pour it out, right? And pour it out.
So I
People
remember
go home drunk. They gonna go home hurt.
Oh yeah.
Broken bones because they slipping and falling on this dumbass people pouring out alcohol on them.
Oh yeah. First off, let's before I tell the story. First of all, let's just imagine this. Let's imagine going to work, getting your money, paying taxes on it, and then paying somebody else, and it can't be a tax write-off. It can't even be a tax write-off. Like you didn't even use your business card. But I remember I was in DC 3-4 years ago. I was in DC before COVID, so I was in a club in DC, and I remember the guy. We were with a guy. He had Versace shit on. He had Louis belt shit. I was like, damn, who the fuck is this nigga? Dude had to be the 4th string tight end for like the Washington Redskins or something like, or excuse me, the Washington Commanders. But
same difference, yeah.
15th string. Like he was literally gonna get cut. Like he wasn't gonna make the 53 man. But he made the 70 man, so he got a check. So we're in the club, and I don't drink, so I'm if you ever go to a club like in DC or on the East Coast, they bring trays and they'll have like orange pineapple juice and grape juice, shit to cut it with.
Yep.
Right. And if you're in a club with black people, a lot of Coke is there, like Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper for the Hennessy, niggas. So I'm there and I just got a glass of the pineapple orange juice, and it looks like I put tequila in it or something. Yeah. But I'm just there, and dude keeps saying, "Yo, let me buy you a bottle." I'm like, bro, you not impressed? We ain't going home together. Like all these girls that he's buying every guy in the club bottles. I'm like, bro, you really came to the club to buy us bottles. And at the end of the day, me and my partner, we all went home with somebody to the hotel with somebody. I hit him up. I'm like, man, last night was crazy, man. Dude spent $10,000 to watch porn by himself that night. I was like, imagine he could have did that for free. Like,
I gotta bring it out. Hold on. You say he spent $10,000 to go back to the hotel to watch porn by himself
for free. First off, Bob Barker did not die for him to do that. Like, think about it. Like, because I asked him, like, how much is a bottle? Like, how much is a bottle, man? Because this is me. I'm like, I'll go in on you, man. What you need? I'm peeling off 20s to get to 100.
Right.
My card on file, man. It's $1,000 a bottle. I'm like, nigga, you got 8 of these already. Like, you spent your game check?
Oh my
you
God!
Spent your
and then went home by himself.
Because we were
like, that's the part I don't understand. How do you spend all that money, right, to go home by yourself? He could have literally bought an escort for cheaper. He could have bought excuse my French, a high price hoe, right? Some of the good,
medium price. He could have bought anybody.
Right? He could have bought a medium price, and it would have been legit, right? The escort service home and not have to watch porn for free.
At that point, he could have. At that point, he could have called Miss Cleo because she
call me now.
Somebody, but so when I watched the video, I see you remember who Miss Cleo is.
Oh yeah.
Every guy who wasn't pouring out alcohol went home and slept with somebody. Those two guys who were trying to impress nobody in the club, because
it was like four of them.
You know, it was niggas like me and you there. Like, why? It was, you know, it was me and you were there, like, you know, drinking our $2 drink.
Right. I would have been smooth with it. I'd have grabbed me an empty cup from the bar with some ice and been like, okay,
right here. I mean,
that up. Hold on, you pouring out some more? Hold on. Pour it in the cup, man. Pour it in the cup. You want to waste it? Pour it in the cup.
As hell. It's just like, I gotta know. Did y'all even go home with anyone?
They couldn't have.
Like,
they couldn't have been.
How insecure are you as a man to let me impress this man over here that I have more money than him?
I got more money than you, right? I got more money than you. I'm pouring out this $1,000 bottle on the floor, like, and just looking at you.
All you're gonna get is this thumbs up.
Like, and then the DJ is hyping him up. Pour that shit out.
Yeah,
pour that shit out.
The DJ wrong. He the DJ. Look, but you know the club scene. He just trying to get booked.
That's it.
He just trying to get booked.
That's it. I get it.
You know, I ain't mad at the DJ. I'm just, you know, with unfortunately, as a millennial and Gen Z, I understand that these kids don't have no goddamn sense.
I think that's beyond no sense. Like, you literally in the club, pouring out, like, I don't like. Like these fancy bottles, some of them do, right? The one dude, the big dude, holds the bottles, right? He holds the bottles so the other dude can grab them and pull them out. So they gave one of the bottles to the girl, right? So she can pour it out.
Oh my God.
So it's New York versus Baltimore. They're like, oh, B-boy, we got more now.
I can't.
I don't get it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is how frugal I am. I don't give a damn how much money I ever make. I don't care. And I'm just I'm gonna say this story, and you gonna laugh because you do the same thing.
Okay.
You a black dad. I'm sure you saw your mama do this. At the end of the night, you know when you cook a big meal, a nice meal, everybody eating stuff like that. At the end of the night, after you get done doing dishes and stuff like that, maybe you crack open a Sprite. You know, black people, Sprite, Diet Coke, or something. Before I go to bed, I don't give a damn if it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna finish it off. I'm not pouring it down the drain. I refuse, because a case of soda is $12 right now. Before I go to bed, after I finish cooking, I done clean the dishes, everything's cool, everybody done ate, put up stuff. I'm gonna finish that can.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna finish off this bottle of water. Like I'm not throwing. I have 15 bottles of water in my car right now because I refuse.
Because hey, listen, and when it get cold, you can snatch it up one day. And I got me some water back here. Hold up, let me drink this. Yeah, definitely don't like wasting nothing.
So for them to do that, I feel for them, and I see that they really have no true friends. Because if they had a friend, they'd be like, "Bro, $20K, we can go start a business."
Definitely,
we could go start a business. $20K, we can move from Baltimore to Texas and buy 3 houses. So. I don't get it.
Flip them. Let's do something with it. Like oh my gosh, that shit just irritated the hell out of me when I heard it. So we had to talk about it.
That's crazy. I couldn't.
Oh shit, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, what you doing? You are all right. But yeah, man, I had to talk about that before it just got too old. But man, and then they call it bottle wars, like bottle wars, like nah. I don't get it. I lost. And the crazy part is like the article say, I've heard like band for band, tit for tat, you know what I'm saying? But bottle for bottle, I'm pouring out this bottle. This is a $500 bottle, and then the other dude, I got a $600 bottle. What you go do? I got more money. Like, why are you wasting your money like that? Just pouring out bottles. Like, you can get the whole club drunk, the entire club. Why not just buy rounds for the entire club to, you know what I'm saying, to show you flexing.
To flex like that. First off, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I buy a $500 bottle of not a 5,000, 500,
Yeah,
I'm stingy on whichever one of these heifers is trying to drink this.
you ain't lying.
You give me some. Who are you with? Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
Who are you with?
Yeah, who? Nah, I ain't even got that much. It's just open. I ain't got that much. Like,
Nope, not at all. Can't do it. Cannot do it. That's crazy.
That's something that's beyond me. I'm not in that age range, I guess, because that or they might be older than me, and I don't know. They don't do that where I'm from. Say that right now.
Hey, they definitely ain't do that. They definitely didn't do that where I was from. You would buy a bottle just to flex. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't pour it out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pour it out. We would sit there and drink it. You know what I'm saying? Then the bad part about it is if the club owner was smart, right? If he really was smart, man, anytime they order a bottle, because they putting the spouts on them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anytime they order a bottle, I'm pouring that shit out in something else and I'm marking it so I can reuse that shit and giving these motherfuckers water or colored water because
something.
I can make more money off this one bottle that you just bought for $500 of Patron or Patron Silver or Avion or whatever. And you ain't gonna know the difference because you ain't smelling it and you ain't drinking it. All you're doing is pouring it out. So I'm literally about to pour some water in all the tequila bottles and be like, here you go, homie.
You can hit a lick.
Oh my gosh. I hope he was smart enough to do that because that's what I'd have been doing. Y'all fools pouring out liquor on my floor. My janitor got to clean this shit up. Like I ain't got to, but like I don't want him to go through all that bullshit because you want to be done pouring out bottles.
You can hit a lick.
Woo, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. But you already know what time it is. It is time for my favorite subject, crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah. I got a doozy this week, y'all. I got a doozy this week. You ready for this, Rod?
I'm ready.
I don't know if you're ready for this, man. Man shot his doctor after he made him climax during a prostate exam. Yep, a Florida man, 56, shot his physician close range twice in the chest for making him come during a prostate exam. On the day of the crime, which went down in August, Milo Johansson, the state of Florida, from the state of Florida. Fortunately, the physician he shot survived the wounds of the gunfire, and he had now recovered fully. Johansson, who was in Jacksonville, right, was a car salesman that vanished without a trace. He is presently a fugitive, and some folks think he potentially left the U.S. The doctor he fired upon notes for over 30 years he had been doing prostate exams, and guys ejaculate all the time in the midst of the prostate exam, and one's sexuality has nothing to do with it, right? Milo needs help, Dr. Smith elaborated. The prostate is like the male G-spot, and it carries semen. It is very sensitive, so when you touch and massage, you get an orgasm with almost no effort. The prostate is only accessible through the anus, as everybody knows, or hopefully they know, and that's not very comfortable for most men. I understand that Milo was shocked by what happened to him. An orgasm meant something sexual had taken place between us, and he became very aggressive, ordering me to apologize and say no homo. He also said, I didn't even know what that means, Dr. Smith claimed. He was trying his best to calm Johansson down, and gently inform him it was a normal thing. However, he whipped out a pistol, busted 2 shots at him, and fled. He was last seen in Jacksonville that day. His 29-year-old, wait, hold on. This dude, 56, and got a 29-year-old chick. Okay. His 29-year-old significant other said he phoned her and remarked hasta la vista, and that was the last time she heard from him. After that call, his number was out of service. He hated homosexuals. I know that, but the shooting, I never thought he'd take it that far. Dude, that is crazy. Like he shot the dude over a prostate exam, right? And then told him, right? Because it say no homie, right? So he said it wrong. He was trying to say no homo because he probably heard that from like his little white neighbor or something. You know what I'm saying? Playing around like no homo, whatever. But this dude shot the doctor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm
You out?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think
he shot the doctor. He shot the doctor over the prostate exam and told the dude to say no homo. Like, come on, man.
What an onion to unwrap. First off, my first reaction is, can you imagine being mad after you bust a nut? Can you imagine you just, bitch, get off me? Like it don't. You know how awkward it had to be for that doctor when this dude is rock solid, trying to fight him. Like, sir, it's still coming out. If you could calm down. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that Milo figured out that
he was like, sir, put that down. Sir, put that away.
Right. I mean, what was he mad about? Did he not hold you on the shoulder hard enough? I think all jokes aside, like being, in the field I'm in, I understand how anatomy works. I will say,
hold up. No, let's not do all jokes. No.
I'm just saying.
Did he not caress his back enough? Is that why he was really pissed? Like, I mean,
did you want him to hold?
Did he not rub his back and say, I got you, dog. I got you.
I don't know how much hair Milo had. Did he want it pulled? Did you want me to play with the earlobe? Did you want to do the one hand on neck
in his ear, right?
Yeah, there are plenty of situations that Milo probably wanted, but
I think Milo was more mad he didn't pour a bottle out for him before he, made him.
Just to, for everything, I'll say, and we're not going to talk about how Milo 56 is dating somebody 29. Milo is probably laying pipe or on that Blue Chew, which hopefully they sponsor your next episode. But I do want to comment on this, just because I did, I'm not a doctor, but I do study, anatomy.
Right.
To do a prostate exam, you do not have to massage the prostate that long. So this doctor knew what he was doing. And he's just these countless men are victims at this point. these men are victims, and we need to reach out to them because they could Me Too this man. You have to understand.
Oh, shit.
Like, I understand it's a boom and hook, but it's not a boom, hook, and play. It's not a.
Did you just do this? Spider finger?
It's not a boom, hook, turn, and play. It's a like, bro. First off, you are not Tom Brady. Don't call the audible in here. Get in and get out.
Shit.
I don't. The doctor.
Oh,
you could ask any female doctor. She'll tell you they know what they're doing, and if these men are victims probably, but shout out to Milo, man. Milo 10 toes down. You ain't gonna just make you ain't gonna force me to bust it up.
I ain't like that. No homo. Say it.
First off, can you imagine being mad and trying to confront some man and slipping on your own semen because he made you bust a nut?
With your shit still hard.
Like,
so you pointing two deadly weapons at the dude at the same time.
Like, first
Talking
off,
about say no homo.
I'm trying to figure out.
Say no homo.
Milo, you should have been upset when he put the glove on and it was a gallon. He had a gallon pump of lube. He was pumping in the glove. You should have questioned then. I'm confused and hurt for Milo at this point.
I think Milo was mad because it was the warm sensation.
It was the
warm sensation. When it warms up, when it hits your body.
Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, you mad because he used KY jelly on you.
Oh shit. He was using expensive KY on that one.
And he splurged on you, Milo, and you shot him. twice, 3 times if we're being technical. But
Oh shit!
and first off,
Oh,
can you imagine
gosh.
being the 29-year-old who Milo called and said, "Hey, I'm out," and then you find out why it's because he cheated on you with his doctor?
With his doctor. And she gonna say, I know he didn't, and I can hear the voice of her explaining that. Well, he didn't like homosexuals anyway. Like,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, come
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh yeah, and then we find out Milo has these sex slave dungeons and stuff, and he has all these toys that are somehow girthier than what we would expect for Milo.
Oh shit! Listen, Milo was already getting pegged. He was just mad that it wasn't his girl that was doing it, and it was the doctor. He didn't like that the doctor did it because he liked that experience, but not from the doctor.
Yeah,
He was pissed.
he wanted to brace first, and he didn't get a chance to brace. No, in all seriousness, if you've ever been to Jacksonville, anyone who's been to Florida and Jacksonville, that is a small.
I've been to Jacksonville. That shit boring as fuck.
That is a small town. That's not a big city. The
And
biggest
it's
thing is
boring.
the stadium. Like,
Yep.
it's a small town. And let me tell you right now, Milo knew the streets would find out.
The streets would definitely be talking. Milo, I heard you.
Milo knew because it wasn't the doctor he was mad at. He was mad because he knew the doctor would tell the people in the reception area, the nurses and shit, and they were probably Milo's neighbors. So, you know what? At this point, and now that I put the story together in my mind, I understand. That's fucking terrible. That's fucked up news for real. I'm glad the doctor survived. Can you imagine?
So happy.
And you in heaven, and
I wouldn't have did the story of the doctor doing it survive.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Can you imagine being in heaven and looking at, how did I get here? Made the nigga bust a nut.
But God, you know how these prostate exams work, man.
Yeah, but you be hooking. You be hooking.
I know
too
my
hard.
son. I know my son.
Ridiculous. You can you imagine God telling you, look, you was hooking, and we both know you could have used the index finger, but you over here super fingering with the middle finger and the ring finger. Like, why are you super fingering?
Peace sign in his ass.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you super fingering niggas? I don't understand.
You can't be throwing the deuces up. Why you in there?
You over here, talking to Spock and spreading your fingers. Now the streets know Milo got stretched out because first off, they wrong to put Milo's name in it. They put Milo's name in it. They could have just said they was looking for him. They didn't have to tell the story. They didn't have to tell the story. They could have just said, "Hey, we looking for Milo."
They gave his whole name too. They gave his whole name.
Government. Like, the man's Social Security is over. First off, he's 56. He's so close to getting a Social Security check.
Oh gosh.
He Milo busted a nut and missed out a check.
Oh my gosh, this shit's hilarious, dude.
It's terrible. I hate it. I hate it.
And that show this week's.
I hate it for Milo. I hate it for him.
Oh fuck! And that show this week's crazy, funny, fucked up news. Yeah. Oh shit, Rod, man, it's been a pleasure, homie. It has been a pleasure, man. Hey, this was definitely a fun episode, man. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you reaching out, man. Hey, real quick, so I know you was trying to do 100. What number you on?
42.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right.
The issue is a lot of them are they're backdating, and like 20 of them are all I'm doing for gyms, but I'm on every one because I want to be able to talk about a lot of subjects. And when you're in certain areas, you can't say like being a black person and you're the only white black person in like a white area. You can't say I go weeks. I haven't said the N-word in a week. Damn, I ain't. And then I say that in my mind. Damn, I said N-word, not nigga. So you gotta. Then you go, you get around black people. You've been around white people too long when a black person says nigga and you startled. Oh my bad.
You just said it. Oh yeah.
Okay, my bad. I thought I had to stab you. Shit, they got PTSD. So, but yeah, I think we're on 43. Some of them are backdated and not going to come out until 2024. But
okay,
and some of them like you stream yours, so I'm sure. I mean, I'll tell people at the gym, hey, go listen.
Yep. Yeah. It'll be on Spotify tomorrow. Probably like after working hours, it'll be on Spotify. Yep.
Yeah. So which is a blessing, man. I hope this pumps up. Hopefully I can come back before I hit 100 on this one. But
yeah, definitely, man. Hey, schedule that 100 one with me, man. I'll bring you back, brother.
Big facts. We might have to do like the New Year's week or the week after Christmas or something like that.
Nah, that's cool, man.
We'll
figure it out
the next year. But I'll keep in contact. You got my information, but
yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm definitely rooting for you, brother. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing what you do, man. It was definitely a pleasure to have you on. Hey, give out all your information, your social medias, your website. Give it out.
If you anything you need, man, Instagram, Facebook, my name RODNEL GIBSON. On Instagram, it's just RODNEL G Rodnel G, and then on Instagram, my gym Instagram is PR Fitness 247. Just search PR Fitness 247. It's a black PR. And then in those Instagrams, there's links in bios, and on Facebook, it's PR Fitness 247. Links in bios everywhere, so you can get onto the website. You can get the book. You can get you can hire me as an online coach. You can get a one-on-one consultation. We can talk about diet, nutrition. We can talk about everything you want to talk about. So definitely hit me up. And even if you don't, you're not quite ready to buy, you just want to have a conversation about nutrition, I will definitely sit down and have a conversation about why you shouldn't be eating fucking pizza 12 times a day. I'm gonna be raw with them too.
Hey, that's the best way. That's the best way, man. You gotta show them. Gotta. You know what I'm saying? Tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I try.
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up, man. And then the website is prfitness247.com. Check it out. You can order the book from there. Correct?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on. It's been a blast, man.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on, man. Definitely had a blast having you on, man. Like I said,
I'm gonna listen to the next episode, and if you tell the next nigga I was stiff, I don't give a damn, man. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna blow up the comment. I'm say right now, and I'm gonna bring my legion of Karens, and we're gonna report. We're gonna report your Facebook page. We're gonna report abuse.
Oh shit! Hey, that's hilarious. That's funny right there.
I fuck with you, man. I'm gonna have to stay and take. I know you're in a higher area, but I'm gonna come to a live show. I promise you that.
Hey, that's what's up. I've been to Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas. Sorry. I did some shows in St. Louis. Then went to visit my brother in Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah. And then I had a show in Kansas City, Kansas. I didn't know they were that damn close to each other. I didn't even know it was two Kansas Cities, and there's a Kansas City, Missouri, and a Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah. And I did Stafford and Sons.
Oh, okay.
Kansas City, Kansas. Beautiful. Still one of the top beautiful venues best stage I've been on. The aesthetics, best stage. Beautiful. Oh, I loved it. It was beautiful, man. So definitely. Yeah, I'll probably definitely be out that way. Trying to book some stuff out there. So, and then, I'll be all around. I done hit 30 states, 30 states so far. So just trying to make them rounds, man. Definitely. That's
be on your Bill Burr shit, man. Be on your Bill Burr shit, man. He's working. I like it, man. I'm gonna definitely follow you on everything, man. So, and we'll stay in contact.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate
all day, man. All day. Before I gotta get out of here, y'all know what it is. Gotta bring you the close, something you can ponder on until the next time you see us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Just Therapy, the podcast, or you listen to us on Spotify the next day, Just Therapy, the podcast. But you close this week, something you can ponder on. All right, here we go. You can't build a future on what other people expect from you. You can only build it on what you expect from yourself. Yeah. One more time, I read it. And if you want to break this down, be more than willing to break it down in your own words. But you can't build a future on what other people expect from you. You can only build it on what you expect from yourself. Break it down for us.
Man, in my opinion, that means fuck them all and do your thing.
Hey.
I tell people all the time, especially these young cats, man, fuck Facebook, fuck the likes, they don't pay your bills unless you're like, you a social media, influencer. But 9 times out of 10, it's only 2 people liking your stuff, and it's usually your mama and your baby mama. So they ain't paying your bills, you paying their bills. So post everything. I tell people, just like I'm doing this for reps, post stuff for reps because
Mm-hmm.
10 likes turn into 12, 12 likes turn into 24, 24 turns into 50, 50 turns into 100. And all of a sudden you got, everyone wants to be, viral. That viral shit. I remember Vine. No one from Vine is still around. So, just keep working, man. I think that's the best close you could do. And that's I'm going to take that into my question of the day tomorrow. And I'm going to just,
there you go.
Instagram and social media doesn't pay most people bills. So.
My guy. Hey, once again, Rod, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Definitely
Anytime.
wishing you the best. Couchers, check them out. Other than that, man, hey, Couchers, one thing you can never get back is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time with us. Hey, I'm your host, comedian Sean Boyd. My guy, Rod, in the building. Once again, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, y'all. We out. Until next time, God willing, I'll see you next week. Peace.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.